Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Aurea and this is DIY with Aurea. So I took this plaque and I gave it on the border only one coat with the blush color and it's chalk paint. And this craft paper, I am placing it right on top and I'm kind of like tracing it because I am going to be cutting it to size. I'm going to be using Mod Podge to glue this little craft paper right on top. This is going to look really nice. I was not sure what kind of glue to use. You could use probably emerald glue. I thought about hot glue, but then it would look kind of bubbly, so I opted for the Mod Podge. I want to apologize because my camera was not focusing at this point. So now I'm going to go ahead and place this beautiful craft paper right on top. I waited like about an hour before I proceed on decorating this. Look at this beautiful purple carrot. This is gorgeous. This came out of a grab bag from Michael's. I'm putting plenty of hot glue just on the bottom section. I'm going to be using an object just to make sure that once this dries, it stays slanted just like so. And of course, I'm going to be trimming, I should say, the greenery part of the carrot because I feel that it's a little too long. I'm also going to be adding some flowers right here in the bottom section of the carrot. And then of course later on I'm going to be coming in with two bunny rabbits and I will be gluing them to the carrot. And this is going to be turning out so beautiful. I saw something like this in Pinterest. And I liked it so much that I said I have to create something similar. And here it is. Now I have another bunny and it is in pink. These foam bunnies come from Dollar Tree and I've had it for a while. And this is it. Here's the final reveal. I hope you enjoy it. Today is another open collaboration taking place every third Saturday of each month at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. And it is being hosted by myself, DIY with Aurea, along with Loli D's Creation. Today we have a guest host, Kate, Lady Red Crafting, along with a co-host, Lisa, Our Gray House. I'm going to be leaving links directly to their channels down in my description box along with a playlist. Please make sure to visit these talented creators and show them a lot of love by subscribing, sharing, and liking. And now let's continue with our second project. This birdhouse I found in the curbside along with two other birdhouses. I think this birdhouse is beautiful as is. I'm not going to change much to it. I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue this roof back together. And I'm going to do that with, of course, some hot glue. Once I glue it together, it's not going to come out perfect, but I am going to be fixing that. And you're not even going to be able to see that I glued it back together. And here's how I'm going to be disguising that I glue this roof together by adding plenty of hot glue, and then on top of it I'm going to be putting some Spanish moss and some moss. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this a little, and I also added some hairspray so it can stay together and it won't be falling apart. And if you follow me, you know that I've been crafting with these wood pieces or wood slice for a while. So I use some light mocha and I'm just gonna give one coat to this upper section right up here. And with some more of these wood slice, you can find this at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna add plenty of hot glue and I'm gonna put 2 of them together. And then with more hot glue, I'm going to be gluing it on the birdhouse. And then with more hot glue, I'm gonna continue to glue it right on the slice that we have just painted with that light mocha. I also have this little beautiful blue bird from Dollar General. I'm just gonna go ahead with white acrylic paint. I'm gonna go ahead and try to distress it a little and tone that blue down a little because I think it's a bit too blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and add more not Mod Podge, but Spanish moss to the bottom of the birdhouse. I also have a couple of branches of greenery and some flowers, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting everything together. You'll see, this is gonna turn out really, really pretty. I think this one is my favorite of all of them. And for those that are new to my channel, this is my little girl Diva. This is a total new setting because I, moved, so I don't have my craft room together. She was feeling left out there for a little because, she likes to craft with me, or she likes to watch me craft. And this is it. I'm going to be adding another little bird over here. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Here it is, the final reveal. My dear friends, this project here, it's so easy to create. I hope that you guys can find these items at Dollar Tree, and if you do create it, let me know. Just tag me on my Instagram. I'm gonna cut this one to size. Once this is cut to size, then I'm gonna be putting it to the side, and of course that rhymed. I'm gonna be painting the outside frame with this white acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna give it one light coat. I also have these wood beads and I will be using these as legs. And I'm also going to be distressing those wooden beads with the same white acrylic paint. And this sky blue paint from Apple Barrel, I'm gonna go ahead and start distressing the entire, I should call it, border inside and out. I want to make sure that everything is completely dry before I go ahead and do the transferring of these beautiful stickers. And I'm going to be using a popsicle stick. And all I'm doing is rubbing the entire surface, and then little by little I take that plastic and I start lifting. And if I see that there's remaining leaves on the plastic, then I put it right back down and I rub again until I see that the complete pattern was transferred down on the surface. And you could use this for makeup, maybe jewelry, you go add candle. The options are endless. Let me know in the comment section how you would use this little bitty tray. I think this was nice and easy to create, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I decorate it. I hope you enjoy it. For our next project, I have this little bitty cutting board. I'm using the back side, and I'm using this khaki color. I'm gonna give it one entire coat. I also want to remind you about the playlist down below. Make sure to visit these talented creators and give them a lots of love. And to Kathy and Lisa, thank you so much for participating this month with Lori and I. I'm also going to be distressing it with a little bit of this acrylic white paint. I'm gonna go ahead and use this farm fresh flowers, and I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them over to the upper section of the cutting board. Last year I went to a dollar store and they were changing locations, and every transferable sticker, anything that was hanging on the wall close to the stickers, was 25 cents. Actually, the entire store at one point was 10 cents. Plates, glass, I mean everything. And the shelves got empty pretty quick, so I took advantage because I knew that later on I would go to the new location, which was across the street, and everything would be $1.25 and plus. So I was blessed to get many of these transferable stickers, and now I'm going to put them to use. Now, once I painted this cutting board, it was a little difficult for me to transfer it over quickly, like with other surface that is not painted, but I succeeded. I kept rubbing and lifting the little sticker, and here we are, all transfer over. This looks really nice. I also have more stickers. I'm just gonna put one on each side, one leaf, and then I also have a ribbon also from Dollar Tree, and I am going to be placing 2 sections in the bottom of ribbon, and then I'm going to be adding some floral. This turned out absolutely gorgeous. I am going to be putting this in my wall in the kitchen right next to the stove. I'm also adding some of this jute cord right here. I need to know what you think about this one. This was nice and easy. As you can see, I'm just using the back section. I also came with a little bit of that paper bag, and I added some glue, and that's how I covered this back section. But if you're keeping it for yourself and you don't mind leaving it like that, then it's optional. And this project was another easy project. I got this little cutting board at Dollar General about 2 years ago, and they had it, I believe it was for like $1, something like that. It was really cheap. And I took advantage, of course, because anything that's on sale, you know, us crafters love to take advantage of that. And as you can tell, I am adding some floral, and this will be it. I'm just going to add a little bit of jute cord on top so I can have something to hang it right by my kitchen. I should say by my stove, not by my kitchen. And here's the final review, my dear friends. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Moving along, my dear friends, with project number 5. I have this pretty plank that I started to distress it. Didn't know that my camera was not on, but all I did was distress it with white acrylic paint, and then I'm going to be using this napkin. I'm going to cut a section of it, and of course I'm going to be taking out that double ply, or that one ply, because I already had one ply. I am going to be cutting it, and then with a wet paintbrush, I'm going to go ahead and start kind of like wetting around this little wreath right here, because I don't want to look even. I want this, that once I put in the Mod Podge, I want it to blend with the frame. You'll see what I mean. So I'm adding Mod Podge only in the inside of the frame because that's where the napkin is going to go to. I'm going to go ahead and spread it. In the meantime, my little mini iron is getting nice and warmed, and or I should call it hot. And then once this is completely dry, then I place in the napkin, and of course I'm helping it with my hot tool. And here it is, it's nice and dry. Now I'm going to come in with my little mini iron, and that is going to activate the Mod Podge. I'm also going to be adding some greenery and some floral. And then this will be it for this project. I also want to thank my current and future subscribers for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, sharing, and liking. To my new subscribers, welcome aboard. If you like this video, don't forget to click that notification bell button so like that you won't miss any of my new upload. And now for the final review. I hope you have enjoyed this one.